Sir, thank you so much for speaking with the CSR Journal. First, I'd like to know your first reactions after the budget.
So I think the budget is good on many counts. The fact that they've given almost 4 lakh crores of allocation to infrastructure is a much needed allocation. The challenge, of course, will be the implementation of these projects. The government has said that they were doing 73 kilometers per day of roads, for example, and they are almost doubling it at 133 kilometers per day. If we really see this rapid growth of infra, which will lead to smart cities, connectivity, development of ports, I think a great inputs will come into it, and this will relate to a lot of other industries as well. So infra being one, the fact that they have made it much easier for companies who are individuals who are filing returns for the first time, and that they will have no scrutiny. So there's no, tax terrorism going to happen, which is a great thing. I would have imagined that they would do something about, the cost of digitization, because, when you use physical cash, there's no cost besides handling of cash or maybe the cost of printing of cash. But in digitization, the same money, as you must have read and heard, it gets, you pay 1 to 2% every time it's being used. So if it's being used 10 times, your cost of that money is 20%, which is somebody's paying for it at the end of the day. The fact that they've reduced taxation for SME is again a very good input, 30 to 25. It'll really give a little flip to people. People will like to come in the tax bracket. Good part is that they didn't come up with banking transaction tax or estate duty or something on long-term gain where they were thinking of abolishing it. So I think those are good things.
When you say there's going to be an increase in connectivity under CSR ambit, there's a lot of projects that are invested in rural development. How do you see a change in that?
See, I think a lot of agencies in the NGO space are doing things on the CSR side, whether they are adopting villages. Even a movement like Swadesh, they are taking so many villages into their ambit of sanitation, healthcare, education. I think this will basically empower people to give them opportunity. The fact that the internet connectivity is getting into it, the fact that the government is doing electrification by May, I think 2019, in 2 years, is going to make 100% electrification. I think that will open up a great landscape of opportunity for rural India.
He also emphasized about the quality of education which is required, and the problem with the demographics of our country is not the number, it's the quality that needs to be concentrated on. How do you see the funds that are already flowing in from CSR in education to bring about that change?
I think intent at the end of the day will make or break any initiative taken by people. So a lot of people, if they're just ticking a box on CSR that we have done so much percentage of our turnover is CSR, if that is the intent, then obviously you're going to get mediocre performance. But if the intent is in the spirit of it, which is that, look, we want to teach India, channelize India, we want to empower India, then you will see it. And I think there are a lot of players who are actually going over quality rather than quantity. They're doing lesser projects but doing it well, rather than doing multiple, just getting a tick mark on their corporate balance sheet that we've empowered 50,000 villages or we have taken so many cities. So there is a mix of both these people in the market space.
He spoke fairly about women empowerment and providing funds to make Mahila available. How do you see that change coming about for the women to come forward?
I haven't spent too much time on it because even the Mahila Bank that he introduced in the last previous budgets, I am not fully aware what is the impact of it. So I wouldn't be in a position to comment.
Okay. Tell me about the CSR activities that your company is involved in.
So CSR as a group, JK Group, we have a lot of CSR activities. There are various areas, so whether it's schools, colleges, education side. There we have rehabilitation centers where kids of a certain age are chosen through by way of a process through NGOs. They are taught life skills, improving their value in terms of what they are earning. And they are taught things so that their average income goes up.
Do you see any change with the political party bit where he said it's going to be reduced to 2000 and the BMC elections are also coming in? How do you see that?
I think it's a great move to basically, have corporate governance on the public side. It's a great move. The pressure that industry always has is to generate cash to pay for political funding. Now that pressure will greatly reduce, and I think BJP as a government will definitely come out and table their own information in the public domain, and I think that will be a game changer.
Could you tell me very briefly what is CSR to you?
As I earlier mentioned, CSR is more about intent and spirit than anything else. So if the intent is there and the spirit you maintain, then you'll do a good job. If it is just ticking boxes, then there are enough people doing that.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us. It was very nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.